Well, hello there, guys. Herkimer At Random here at youtube.com. If you like my channel, like, subscribe, and press that bell button for notifications. Or I'll click down on the bottom right corner of the screen there and click on my face there with this little cap that I'm wearing right now. And hope you guys are having a great day today to each of one of you. So, guys, I want to talk to you guys about just different things. Nothing much, nothing too exciting. So yesterday it was had a lot of rain yesterday in different areas and cities around here. We actually did have a confirmed tornado not far from where I live from here. Well, not too far. Well, it's another city. It was Fraser, Michigan. It was a E0 on the Fujitsu scale, so about 70-mile-per-hour winds or whatever. And you seen it on the news and stuff. So when we were out and about running errands, we had to take a shelter into a building because we got the emergency alert coming across the phone here. So my wife had to go in there and into a doctor's office or something, wherever. So they were very nice. They brought chairs out for us and everything to sit on. Then about a half hour later, they canceled the tornado thing, but there was a confirmed tornado that touched down. It went about nobody got hurt or injured or anything. Thank God. Touched down for about 2 minutes, and I guess it traveled about 8 miles supposedly or something like that. Not for sure how far, but it was traveling at pretty good speed. But no injuries, nothing, and I think mostly just tore down power lines and things like that and trees. So, but we're doing okay. I see I'm up to 326 subscribers, so I'm getting up there. My goal is to get to 500 eventually. So I appreciate each and every one of you that are subscribed to my channel. If you're just stopping by, please leave a comment, thanks, and I appreciate that. Helps the algorithm out, helps me out, helps push my videos out there farther. So we're supposed to be like a little heat wave just coming up this week here in Michigan, where I'm at. Mostly the 90s, maybe like a low 80s. Where my other relatives are located at in Colorado, they're going to be close to the hundreds. Plus, with the heat index probably getting even hotter than that. So they're out there in the west there, in Colorado there. So that's going to be crazy. Here in Michigan, it's been dry and stuff, so it's good that we got the rain. So it's funny, the rain that we had or whatever, had flood. I was driving when we got to leave out of the office or whatever. It was flooding everywhere. I had to turn around on one road because it was way too flooded, and I probably could have made it through, but better be safe than sorry. In some areas it was 3 to 5 inches, in some areas 1 inches to 2 inches. And as you can see, the front yard, it looks okay back behind me here, so it's not too bad right now. But other than that, it's been a pretty good morning so far. So it's supposed to be warm today, so we'll see how things go. And if you're new to my channel, thanks for subscribing. It's a multi-channel. It's like a variety program, I guess you could say. It's not just one niche or anything like that. So I do this for fun, stress relief, and it helps me out. So it gets me something to do, keeps my mind off of things, everything like that. One thing keeps my mind off is my epilepsy. I do have epilepsy, so yesterday I don't know what was going on with me after I just felt completely. I was drained and tired. I'm not sure why, but I was able to get up this morning and I was able to take a shower and stuff, so that was good. But yesterday I slept like for over, God, who knows, 20 hours, 25 hours. But I do take medicines and stuff for my epilepsy, so other medicines for my diabetes. But the epilepsy medicines do take a toll on me sometimes. I'm used to them and not always used to them, if you know what I'm saying. I think I maybe had something going on with me, just caused me to just sleep. I slept and slept. Once I was done after that, I was fine. I think it's probably because from a lack of sleep and just worrying about things and other things that are going on in life. I'm sure some of you guys do too. So, but we're doing pretty good out here. So I'm in southeast Michigan, so not far from Canada, maybe an hour or so, something like that. I hear a bee or something or a fly flying around here. So let's see what else is going on here in Michigan. Well, we got the new invasion of another tick. I know another tick from China or whatever. I know, but it's worse than the first. I know how they classify and whatever, but it's supposed to be worse. So somehow it made its way over here to Michigan, so we had to be careful. And where I'm at, out in the country, obviously you can see all the trees behind me and stuff. So definitely have to be careful and put our tick spray and all that good stuff. If we just had to go out in the woods or anything like that. And as you see, I'm out here in the country, so I don't know if you can hear that owl back there or not. Let me see if I'll stop for a second, see if you can hear it. Well, I don't know if you heard the owl or not, but I think I heard a crow. There's a few crows around here and stuff. But we also have snapping turtles out here too. So down not far from a river down here. I mean, it's probably it gets flooded sometimes and overflow onto the bridge once in a while. It's called the Salt Creek River. So obviously there's a reason it's called Salt Creek. There's salt and stuff in there. If you guys don't realize, in Michigan, between Superior and Lake Superior and Michigan like underground and stuff. I can't remember which area, but they do have salt mine stuff and connecting stuff. It's basically under the lakes, and that's where they get salt and stuff from. So, but there's injuries. Also, there's another place where they get salt and stuff. So, if you heard of the Diamond Kosher salt and stuff, well, a lot of that is manufactured here in Michigan. So I'm sure you guys have seen that. So, and there's a place over by St. Clair River, which is in East China, or excuse me, I guess it's St. Clair, whatever. Not St. Clair Township, but St. Clair. Not St. Clair, excuse me, not St. Clair Shores, but St. Clair, Michigan. You can look that up and stuff. So there's a ton of that goes on down underneath there and stuff and so forth. And they have a train that comes by or whatever and picks up the salt and stuff and the trucks. Trucks also, cement trucks and all that good stuff. So, and then because one of the neighbors going down the road there. Sometimes I think it's one of the neighbors. I have lots of neighbors out here. Most of the neighbors here are all family related. Pretty much all the way down the road, practically are all family related. So, and sometimes they'll use those cars. They'll cut through here to go to the other side of the road, which I can understand because there's construction going on. So, not too bad. Other than that, it's pretty quiet out here. You'll hear all kinds of wildlife and stuff. So, you'll hear coyotes. You'll hear once in a very rare area you'll see a red fox, which is, I think, is the only one we have out here. Run across whatever, and of course we got skunks and raccoons, And I think I might have shown a video of a raccoon one time on here. I don't remember. But anyways, it's supposed to be nice and warm out today, and as you can hear, all the birds are chirping, and hope you guys are enjoying your day, and that each and one of you are staying safe and enjoying what you're supposed to do today and keeping out of trouble, and just be kind and humble to each and every one of us out there today, and to yourselves. Remember that you define yourselves, no one else defines you. All right, so keep that in mind. But I thought I'd just give you a little update. I'll be bringing some more videos here soon when I get a chance to. Maybe I'll bring another one later on. We'll see what I'll do. And as I said, there's sometimes traffic will come through, just cut through the road here, just get to another road that's on the other side here. So, or they live here with the nearby area. So, let's see. We'll see go by me here in just a second. So, yeah, there you go, semi trailer. Looks like he's carrying something. I believe they switched the over down the road on the other side there. They're not supposed to have any commercial vehicles go through down over there. It used to be where they could have the commercial vehicles. I don't think they're going to. So I think they had to come down to our road there. But I think the way he's going, he's not supposed to go that way. He's supposed to go the other way. But I could be wrong. But I'm pretty sure they switched the words because I think they're getting ready to redo the road eventually, or the trucks are just too heavy for it. I don't know. Who knows? But anyways, also, I'll probably do a video on this if I get a chance to. The Canadian National, there's a main crossing guard not far from here. I noticed the wood planks were flipping up when cars were going over and stuff. I'm like, oh geez. So that's not good for cars or the trains itself, especially the cars, because it could look like the wood planks could actually flip up and maybe strike an oil pan on the car or something possibly, or scratch them or knock something off. So I might not call them, but I'll probably leave write an email to them or whatever, which I've done before in the past, why the trains over here are stuck so long or whatever for 2 hours at sometimes. And I did get a letter back for them and saying we do to apologize and stuff like that. If you're ever an emergency, call this number. Yeah, there's a number over down there you can call. It's an emergency, but I think the reason I say it is because I'm not far from an emergency place. I'm less than probably a mile at the most. I mean, the biggest is just down the road and to the right. So a lot of people on this road, some of them, there's a lot of people on this road that need access to it, obviously. So, including myself, since I have epilepsy, But sometimes when that train is blocked over there, they gotta come down and go almost 2 miles extra just to come for emergency sometimes. So, now granted, there's another emergency department, but it's not connected to this one. So I don't know if they coincide, which is another city. So our city here, township, basically out it surrounds the city that's inside of it, basically. So I'm not sure quite how that works. But anyways, thanks for watching. This is Herkimer at Random at YouTube.com. If you like my content, go check it out. I do baking, I do product reviews, I show things on here, I talk about once in a while I do live streams and stuff. One of these times I'll try to do a live stream in the morning sometimes. You can do it. I do plan on eventually someday again trying to give out a prize or something where you guys can locate me or whatever. But this will probably be more like for just the United States. Obviously, there's another guy I follow. His name is Tim Hayden. He does all kinds of stuff. He's pretty cool. So he's really neat. If you ever watch him, go follow him. So shout out to Tim Hayden. That he's from England and really great guy. He designs watches and stuff and he gives out hints and stuff where he's at. He's done all 49 states I've seen so far, except for Hawaii, which I'm sure he'll begin doing here pretty soon, eventually. So he's done quite a bit. So very cool guy. So he'll give out hints and stuff. And I think the quickest somebody's found him was in 1 minute or so. I'm not sure when or how, but other than that, like I said, this is a multi-channel. It's a variety channel. I do all kinds of things. I show parks. I show stuff in Michigan. I'll do history things on here when I get a chance to. There's a few history things I've done on here. I'll go show it and stuff. Lots of park different things I do. Like Columbia Park, Flower Parks. I've done a few parks. So on that, please like, subscribe, leave a comment. Make sure you click all. Or on the bell there, make sure that bell is highlighted, filled in, basically. That way you know when I post a video each and every time. So if you like my content, please like, subscribe, and share. But like I said, if you're just stopping by, give me a comment, say hi. All right. So hope you guys are doing great today, and you guys be blessed. May God bless you and provide you with the things that you need that are necessary. Remember, necessities are more important than material things. All right. Okay, so think about that. Necessities are more important than materials. All right, well, thank you for watching my channel. This is Herkimer At Random, YouTube.com.